a quick question regarding this legislation in regards to raising the age of youthful offenders. I know that there's more language around murder charges, first-degree murder charges. I just have a question regarding sex offender charges, whether it be rape on like college campuses, because if we raise this age, it'll be including college students as well. So I don't know if there's any thoughts around how that may affect sexual predators.
Anybody care to address that?
This is Lael Chester. I may not be the best person, so I hope other people will jump in there. But the way it works is very much the same way that when Massachusetts raised the age from 17 to 18. So already there's a statutory carve out for anyone charged with murder 1, murder 2. So that would remain unchanged. And then Massachusetts is very lucky in that it has sort of two systems. It has a regular delinquency system, which the vast majority of youth are involved in, right? Those are especially disorderly conduct type cases, which is always the #1 arrest in every state for this age group. But we also in Massachusetts have a youthful offender provision. So in very serious cases, so let's say it is a rape or sexual offense, that's a very serious case. The prosecutor can seek an indictment, just like they would for someone who's 17, they would seek an indictment for someone who's 19. You would still be tried in juvenile court, so you'd have that expertise. The session would be open. It would be an open session, not a closed session, so you don't get all the same protections, but you have the expertise of the judge, of defenders, of prosecutors, of the court clinic. And if at the end of the day, it's proved beyond a reasonable doubt, the judge can keep the youth in the juvenile system, but also may sentence them in the adult system. So you have a safety valve in Massachusetts that's alive and well for serious cases where people would say it was appropriate. And you have a sex offender registry, which applies, and all those kinds of things. So again, if you look at the data, there's very few cases, right? The vast majority of cases are kind of typical adolescent, not good, we want to hold them accountable, but typical adolescent behavior. But you have a safety valve for the most serious cases, and the system is fully prepared for that.
I felt the needle.
Just to reinforce that comment by Lael, youthful offender jurisdiction means that any person who is 14 years of age or older who is accused of a crime which threatens or results in the infliction of serious bodily harm can be complained of as a youthful offender. If they're adjudicated, they could receive the same sentence as an adult could in the criminal court, up to including the state prison term or even a life sentence. So that goes to the issue of the juvenile court already having the infrastructure and the expertise to deal with serious offenses, which, as Lael points out, are certainly not in the majority, but that safety valve capacity is already there.
Terrific.